Hi everyone and welcome to Spring in Series 7 in Forza Horizon 5. I'm back to my normal schedule, so we'll do trial first as usual, and the car restrictions today are rare classics in C-Class. As you can see, my teammates are driving fancy cars, a bunch of Ferraris and one Aston Martin, but I'm driving the 69 Toyota 2000 GT with a tune by Saino, which I expect will perform very well as their tunes usually are. And in general, trials in lower classes on road are pretty easy, so I don't expect any serious difficulties here. And as you can see, right in the beginning of the first lap here on Emerald Circuit, I'm already in the first position, but also the rest of Team Humans is absolutely dominating the field, so it's not a great day for unbeatable AI in this trial. We are quite a bit ahead. There's quite a few cars behind us, but the gap is already there, and that's a good indication that our tune works really well. Yeah, the gap keeps widening, so it might look quite a bit like rivals hot lapping really for me here. I don't know. Oh yeah, well, that's not great for the rivals hot lapping when you dirty the lap right before the end, because that will also dirty your next lap, but that's okay. We are not here for any time records. Yeah, this is clearly going our way, which might indicate we'll only have 2 races in this trial, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. You never know, sometimes there's funny surprises that AA brings to the table, but so far looks very good. The other reason I chose this car, apart from performance, is this brilliant paint by AB Graphics. This paint was submitted into one of our livery competitions some time ago. It was high-tech livery comp, and it landed in the 4th place, so was amongst top 6 finalists, and this is really nice work, the Techno Samurai thing. Here we are on the starting of the last lap in the first race, and yeah, I don't think it can go any way wrong from this. Almost all human players are ahead of every single AI, which is really nice. And overall, driving in lower classes in challenges like this is pretty enjoyable. The speeds are reasonably low, so even if you mess up something and do a little mistake, there's enough room and space for correction. Like, I often mess up this set of corners. These little rocks on the side of the road are much heavier than they look, and they put your car to almost a stop if you hit them, and I tend to hit them quite often, but not this time. And that's the last corner of the first race with a pretty predictable result. However, as usual, if you are having any difficulties winning the trial and getting the challenge cleared, try to message me on the Xbox. If we manage to find time to align, I'll be happy to help. As always, yeah, a dominant victory by Team Humans, and we'll be moving on to the second race momentarily. The second race takes us to Tierra Prospera Circuit, which is another nice circuit, and again, I don't expect very different result. I'm starting dead last, so that's obviously not very optimal. I need to exercise some caution while going through the field of my own teammates, try to not upset anyone or not mess up with their races. You know, if you start hitting people, the emotions can ride pretty high, and then instead of the team race, this becomes a pile of mess. I had to lift off a little bit already on the initial straight, but that's fine. This overly aggressive AI. I'm not sure if he was trying to hit me or if that AI was hit by one of our teammates and actually just sent into me flying, but we went through that, and we have 3 AIs still ahead of me. The Team Humans is already, again, leading on the points before the end of lap 1, and I'm up in the 4th position, which is alright. Just need to do some work to catch up with the guys in front. There's 2 AIs and a teammate. The gap is a little bit too big for my liking, so I'll need to work a little bit to catch up. I'm not sure if I managed to catch up before the end of the race, to be honest, and that's suboptimal. But I guess starting last does these to you sometimes, because there's basically an extra, what, 6 to 8 seconds to win over. So even if you are quite a bit faster and in the dominant car, covering that gap in the course of 3 laps is not always easy. Oh, I made a huge mistake. Didn't brake enough into that corner. Almost took out my own teammate, which is really bad, but also lost a ton of time. This is quite bad because I still have some catch up to do. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. My teammates just flew past me quite nicely though. No contact, no nothing. Let's give him a little boost here and try to see. No, I am overtaking him, so you can see my Toyota is quite a bit faster than his nice and shiny Ferrari, so should be clearing our teammate in this corner. A little bit of sliding again, suboptimal, lost a bit more time, which means the perspective of catching up the 2 front AIs is a little bit further from me, and I only have 1 lap to go. The good news though is that almost doesn't matter, because the Team Humans is really nicely ahead, and this is almost definite to be the 2 race trial, as it often happens. Oh my god. So doing the same mistake twice in a row means, yeah, I need to relearn my driving, which is again upsetting, but I apologize for my sloppy driving today. This is not good. I guess I got a little bit rusty with a week pretty much away from the Xbox. I had a little bit of time to play last week, which also is reflected by a lower than usual number of videos, because you know the real life sometimes takes over and you have to do some other stuff apart from Forza. Okay, I'm getting really closer here, but also there's less and less of the lap left. So got this one, and jeez, 2 corners to go. I'm gonna be close, but unless I can catch it up in the last corner here, because there's no need to brake. Yeah, okay, still not enough. What is it? Probably half a second between me and the front AI, 2nd place. Nonetheless, not too bad starting from the last position and having to go through all the field and avoid collisions. But I guess this half a second that I lost to AI is precisely what I lost smashing the wall not once but twice in a row. That's the price of making mistakes and hitting the objects on the track. Nonetheless, Team Humans did great job. We won both races quite easily. Made a short work of AI in this trial, and this is the end of it then. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.